So now we're going to demonstrate how to actually set up an enclosure using Kritter's Crumble for a carpet python. Traditionally, a lot of pet owners, particularly snake owners, have used things like newspaper as a substrates, as I have. But I'm going to demonstrate how to use Kritter's Crumble, which has great thermal abilities. It also absorbs the smell, and it's a very, very natural product to use. Now, a common question I get asked is, how do you make the transition from previous substrates like paper that people have used to Kritter's Crumble? Well, the first step is you need to remove the animal from the enclosure. Now, I have a big female carpet python here, so you physically remove the animal from the enclosure. When you take her out of the enclosure, place her into a drum with a lid so she's contained. From there, you go along and you remove all the contents in the exhibit from the hide, the stone or the rock, the water bowl, and all the existing paper. So now that we've cleaned the enclosure with a disinfectant, we add Kritter's Crumble. The great thing about Kritter's Crumble, you put it in about that thick, so a few centimetres. Spread it out evenly throughout the whole exhibit. Now that we've placed the Kritter's Crumble to the right depth, the last thing to do is actually place the furniture in the enclosure and also add the snake. First thing is the hide. All snakes need a hide, particularly to go and rest or sleep. A stone or a rock for the animal to go along and brush over and shed its skin. And lastly, don't forget fresh clean water and check daily. Now the next thing to do is put the snake in its new environment using Kritter's Crumble. And for those people interested, this is a coastal carpet python, and it's a big female, and there she goes. Currently she's brumating or hibernating, but come October there's a high possibility she'll lay up to 40 eggs. Now the great thing about Kritter's Crumble, it acts as a really good egg substrate, and what would be fantastic is if I went along and actually used Kritter's Crumble in this egg laying container. In October she could lay anything up to 40 eggs. Now pythons are well known for doing really large droppings, and the great thing about Kritter's Crumble, it is very, very absorbent and removes the smell. So when it comes to spot cleaning, what I like to do is actually use a spoon or a glove, remove the contents of the droppings into a container. Now remember, if you're spot cleaning, you might need to replace a little bit in the enclosure, but overall, every 3 months you should remove the entire contents of the substrate. The beauty of Kritter's Crumble, it's environmentally friendly, and you can take it out and spread it on the lawn, put it in your compost like I suggest with the droppings, or put it in your veggie garden. Now my personal opinion is to put the droppings and the Kritter's Crumble in the composter or in the veggie garden.